Trying to be delicate here. Apparently, delicacy is not the answer. Yep. So I guess my suspicions about the water pump seem to be correct. Totally unrelated note. I'm trying to figure out what Daryl got into here. It's not blood. It's like purplish, kind of like iodine. I don't know where you would have got into anything purple. Kitty girl. You're goofy. Yeah. You are goofy. I'm gonna let this cool off and we'll address that one again. Get a few heat cycles in it and some more tapping and see if we can get her to cooperate. But there's plenty of other stuff I can work on while that's cooling off. Well, I mean, I've seen worse, I guess, but there's no point in trying to use this because it's a readily available replacement online. So I guess for what it's worth, that's what it looks like on the inside. Not as bad as I was expecting. So that bearing up front here has got to be completely seized up. So we'll put a new one in it and probably never have to touch it again in my lifetime. And that's the kind of repairs I like. The ones I don't ever have to touch again. off its height. I think it's coming. I'll go both directions there with it for a little bit. Really, it's starting to free up. Oh, man, I try to be patient with these so I don't shear them off. I don't always succeed at being patient enough, but it would appear this time I actually did. We're going to let this cool off again, and we'll take this whole housing in, put her in the bench vise. Well, there is a thermostat in there. I'm quite confident that it's not any good. Let's see how these are. These ones might come loose without heat. Oh yeah, they don't look too bad. Come on now, you. Well, the spring is still good. I take that back. The spring is still springy, but well, I don't know if I'd call that good necessarily. Well, you can see in there some remnants of an old gasket. Well, I have a whole bunch of wire brushing and cleaning to do here to get this stuff prepped. I won't bore you with all that, but we'll get her cleaned up and we'll hopefully put her back together. Well, I looked briefly online for a new spring. I'm not seeing much. And this one, even though it's been compromised, it is still going to hold that thermostat in place. By the time we get that plate on there, there'll be quite a bit of tension on it. So I think we're just going to reuse it despite its condition. We have a very content Edith kitty here. Yeah, that floor is nice and cool now that it's getting warm outside, isn't it? Yeah. You're goofy. Yes, you are. Well, let's get her in there. While that's drying, I'm sure we can find something else to do here. And what I want to do is actually right here. Can't go too far without help, can I? Right. Never worked with these before. D-stone. I don't know where that means. Pretty sure it's... Oh, made in Thailand. I was gonna guess China. And fronds here now. Palm. I bought a new high left jack this winter. I had my grandpa's from 100 years ago. His jaw broke off on it during the Holy of the Oliver restoration. I don't know why, because there wasn't much weight on it, but I tell you what, this one is a Larian. I suspect it's made in China, because it certainly feels like it is. I have to say I'm not a fan. I'd take that 100-year-old handyman jack over this thing any day. Well, this is the only good tire on the whole tractor. The only one to hold there. It's okay, we'll change it. Bring in a little closer, you can see how I'm going about getting this valve stem in the hole. Feed it down in this tool. There's probably a name for this tool, but I don't know what it is. Now, I can't lose it. This won't go through that hole once I get this tube tucked into the approximate location here. Something like that. I can kind of use this to pull it in. Something like that. I know there's other ways to do it. That's probably the least frustrating way to do it that I've found. I don't really enjoy doing tire work, but at least it's fairly straightforward. All right. Can't you just hear Alice saying, man, it feels so good. Got some new shoes on me. People been giving me attention, fixing stuff. Man, oh man. Not being ignored anymore, are you? Granted, I mean, there ain't much to look at right now. I heard something once. Tractors are a lot like women. Every one of them is beautiful. Some of them, you just gotta stand further back to see it. Don't worry, old girl. We'll get you whipped back into shape.